Alright, we are now live. Welcome to session 24 of Las Vegas by Eternal Night. Last session was a bit of a shorter session because we had a player who couldn't make it for valuable reasons, for good reasons. And today we're also going to be short that same member, so it's probably also going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but regardless, let's still have an equal amount of fun and horror, and ruining players' desires and dreams. So we ended up last session, the main thing that was done was investigating this abandoned church that Redomer's character Jody stumbled upon. She got the special little, chalice from that contained some spicy little blood that she decided to consume. She still has one vial of that, by the way, or at least one blood point worth of. And they discovered that all but one dog was gone, and the only dog that was still there was mortally wounded. Jody decided to, investigate stuff properly, and had a nice little double barge, so was frozen in place for 2 hours like Hermione from Harry Potter. But through doing this, she had a little encounter with something spicy that told her exactly what she shouldn't be doing, which she decided to do anyway. So now we find ourselves back at where we left off last session, which is Jody, I believe she was still at her apartment, and the dog had just now been, had been taken to the vets a little bit ago. She just received a phone call from a certain black individual who told her that, the dog was being taken care of, but there were questions that were starting to get asked. So, Mr. Xenobites.
Yes. Well, as you might be able to guess, I have plans for today. A lot, actually. I don't really even get through all of it. First order of business is getting to the vet and ask and make sure that everything is in order. And second objective will be to meet up with Angela Flares, as I did promise her to do things with her. And third is to uncover the secrets of the book. And fourth is going back to the church, because I believe I found a key last time, which I did not manage to use just yet.
Indeed, you did. You did find a special little key, which you were fairly confident, even if you remember, where you needed to put it. But for getting the book, I think we'll have to wait on Ems for a little bit. Although I don't think he's gonna mind you taking it, but we're still gonna ask permission.
Well, yeah. Also, someone knocked at my door, so be right back.
Yes, it's fine.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. Well. I guess I will go to a doctor. I presume Derek gave me the address where they put the dog.
But of course you would. All you have to do is just ask him, and I'd be glad to give it.
Yeah, I will. No, I guess go there.
luckily he took her. He took the dog to a, you know, pretty close by to your house. Vet. That's less. Now what's left to see is like, how early exactly do you wake up, my friend?
Not that early. I'm at 5 humanity.
Ouch. What does that put you at? Like, is that 8 p.m. roughly, or is that even later than that?
I don't think it's ever specified, at least not modern editions.
Alright, I'll just call it as 8, and, yeah, no, I presume you're just gonna straight up drive there then, or are you gonna call ahead? What's the great idea?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just drive there. Of course, I don't think I ever changed my face back.
Nope, you never did. Still a black woman.
God bless.
You know, we're gonna implement a rule where, like, anytime you choose a new appearance, I demand you pick a stock image to represent her. And if you don't do that,
Why is stock?
you don't get XP.
Why does it have to be stock?
Because it aids the roleplay.
Doesn't.
It does in my game, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So, you just gonna go there looking like that, or,
Yeah, just gonna set up drive there.
Alright, yeah. As you drive through the roads of Las Vegas, you know, the neon signs are ever as bright as they always are. In fact, for some reason they feel brighter today. Might be because of your sleepiness, but might be something else. As you're driving, you do notice something. You do notice a couple of police cars just driving down the road slightly faster than they normally would. No
Which
sirens
direction?
wailing though.
Which direction?
Roll me a luck die. It appears to be roughly like if you need to go to the north, they're going to the west.
Alright. That's odd.
They don't have alarms playing or anything, so it's probably nothing. But it just caught your attention a little bit.
Fuck. Well, if we just had someone competent at the helm of the police, that would be no issue. We don't. Well, no, another. Time to fucking yeet. And, yeah.
You still gonna keep up and go to the vet's office?
Well, yeah, I have to. Like a bunch of cars driving down the street, police cars driving down the street. It's not enough to make me go emergency mode. So I have no fucking clue what they're doing.
If
And,
only you knew.
and I don't have time to look at it either.
You know what you could do? As you're driving past, you could theoretically use Eyes of Chaos for Domer. Nothing could go wrong.
It's okay, it takes an hour.
Ah, exactly. Just, you know, just stand still in the middle of the road for an hour long. I don't see anything wrong with this.
It's the only thing I could feasibly do is possibly, use aspects for, but even that would be like a few seconds of time at best.
That's...
If I fuck up, well, that's probably a crash.
Yeah. Also, where does it say that it takes an hour to do that?
Somewhere in there. Documentation. Let's see. How did I confuse it with like another power I have?
Yeah, you did. The only thing that can happen is it can be so intricate that it keeps you spellbound for hours while she tries to understand.
Yeah. Alright then. No, I guess I could theoretically use it, but still, best idea to get distracted like that.
Come on, you should definitely do as CSC's trying to tell you. It's not going to be difficulty 8 or something, and I want you to botch. You know?
And I'm sorry, needs to fix the announcement of your stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I will go and once I stop at a parking lot, I will write the prince a message, something along the lines. Saw some police cars that caught my attention. Not sure what they're up to, but might wanna check in.
Could you via chat and like actually message me that in like the Roll20 so I don't forget? Thank you. Or just, I guess you can't whisper to him because he's not here. Fuck. Fair enough.
I mean, if I whisper it to him, then you won't know. And I doubt he reads his messages.
Fair enough. He probably doesn't.
That's just not like a Discord ping. It's gonna be buried on a message of messages on top of that.
Yeah. I just know I'm gonna struggle with like letting him know that he's gone messages since it's been over a week since he's like, you know.
Yeah, just put it in your notes.
No, I've decided not to use notes anymore.
A superior way of doing things. I see.
Of course, it means I no longer have to worry about double checking the streams, double checking the notes because there are no notes. There's only the streams. All right. You know, beyond that, it's a pretty slow drive. Oh, okay, I'm fucking up my. Oh no! Oh no! That's there you go. Okay, that's not what I wanted. All right, give me a sec. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward drive as you arrive at the local. It's actually quite funnily named the Animal Hospital. It doesn't look much like a hospital though. It's more like a 2-story vet room. You can still see like a faint amount of light on the inside. You're not entirely certain, you know, just from driving up here if it's still open, however.
All right. Huh. That's a bad. But yeah, it's easily solvable. Well, I will go to the door and just ring or knock, depending on like if there's like a doorbell or not.
Yeah, no. As you walk to the side over here, you see you see both a door. You see a door. You see a doorbell. And as you press it, you don't get any response. That is until roughly 2 minutes later, out walks a woman. She's okay. This music's loud. I need to turn this down. So it's making me go deaf. There you go. I had to fix something with the stream as well. My apologies.
Alright.
So as you stand before the door, you see a woman, you know, approach the door. She's dressed in the typical white doctor slash veterinarian outfit. She's you can tell from how she looks that she's basically rather young and of Asian descent. She has a pretty nice smile on her face though. Something about her smile makes her feel trustworthy.
I see.
Feel free to draw yourself out.
Sure.
Show the world the beautiful face of Jodie. Oh wait, you don't have a stock picture ready. No, never mind.
Yeah, I don't. Also, I wonder when this is just stock picture. I mean, I can search up a picture if you really want.
I mean, if you don't, I'll give you one.
No, thank you. There we go. That's a good one. Actually, no, it's not black enough. I guess we'll have to do.
There you go. There's your stock picture. I was quicker than you.
Yeah, because you keep trash around.
I actually had to set it up wrong right now. I will show you how beautiful she is. Isn't she beautiful, Redomer? Isn't this your 8th appearance, Redomer? Remember, kids, around this stream, silence is consent, so Redomer not responding means he approves of this.
Jesus Christ, no. What the fuck, Domino? Why? Why would you do this?
Why wouldn't I do it?
I'll give you another sheet.
Sorry?
Give me another sheet, I said. So I can put us in. I'm gonna overwrite my
Don't
old
talk
one.
to me like that.
You're roboting for me.
Yeah, I'm also dropping frames apparently. Is this better?
A little. But, you know, that's point of being constant. But yeah, anyway, so give me another sheet so I can...
I already did.
Like, where is it?
It's on the very top. Jody 2.0.
Oh, you put it up there.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not enough course. Yeah. I need to like edit it really quick so it doesn't take up that much space.
I moved there again. Better be stock. If it ain't stock enough, I'm not accepting it.
I see.
It's a beautiful empty picture you got there, Redomer. Okay, that's not very stocky, but the image quality is bad enough that I'll accept it this time.
I'm gonna fill up my storage just so get some eye candy.
We are now aware of your preferences, I see. Well, I'll draw out for you.
I drew it out already. You just need to enlarge it.
Fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, no, the woman approaches the door, looks at you. You can see her, like, you know, she's checking her her watch. As you see, you know, you see some text on the door that says closed by 7:30. Call this number if an emergency. And you see her like look at her watch. I look back at you, and you just see her like sigh and like, you know, she looks at your face. She smiles, and for a second you see that she was considering just not opening, but then she opens the door for you.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. I had work all day, and I just got out.
She coughs a little bit. That's
my
fine.
My boss wouldn't let me out. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just next time, if you know, give a call in advance. I presume this is something of emergence, right? And she looks at you, still smiling faintly.
Yeah, my dog got delivered by my boyfriend yesterday, or rather early in the morning.
She looks at you. Was it a tall, muscular, African American man having like short black hair? He wasn't wearing a shirt at the time.
Yeah, that one. He's a hunk, isn't he?
You see her like kind of turn slightly red as she smiles. Yeah, he kind of is, but he felt troubled. But I guess now I can see why he felt troubled. That The dog was also not in good condition. Must have been due to that.
So, can we go in? I would like to know what's going on.
Ah, yes, of course. And she puts on a smile. I almost forgotten. And she she opens the door and holds it open for you. Yeah, come in. It's the first door to the left. You'll enter the lobby room. There's usually a receptionist there, but she's already gone. Once you're there, just enter the first room to the right. I'll be with you soon. I need to just need to wash up real quick. Just finish the surgery. And she sighs.
All right, I will wait.
Could you roll me a luck die? Alright.
I will use this opportunity where she's doing quote-unquote surgery.
Washing up after surgery? She's not doing surgery and leaving you waiting. Come on now.
No. Well, I'll use the time anyways to take a look around and, you know, make sure that that you know, nothing has drawn a suspicion anyways, and you know that this hospital is kosher. And I will use aspects for that one.
So, tell me again what you're exactly doing. Trying to see if it's kosher. Can you translate that to like English, please?
Well, you schmuck. Well, it just means if the place is alright.
You may very well do so. Roll me your perception investigation minus half your aspects rating. Which, for the convenience of the stream, I will just show them. Because that's what good SDs do, and check what the players roll so they don't make mistakes. Yeah, no. Do you have a specialty? Insightful. I wouldn't say insightful quite applies. But yeah, as you you enter the first room she told you about, the lobby room, and you figure that you're probably going to find out most things just from checking the lobby. And you do the smart thing, and you decide to go behind the receptionist's desk. And you see the computer, and you take a cursory look at it. It seems pretty new, but you can see from the many, and I do mean the many the many drawers the computer desk has, that there's quite a lot of storage here, and you decide to open up one of the whatchamacalls the drawers, and you look inside and you see not just a couple, but almost like 100 different case files of animals with names and the like. It only takes like 3 minutes or so to come to the conclusion that this is a fairly upstanding place after all. Look at the clock and probably think to yourself, it might be worth going into the room she told you to go into at this point, though.
Unfortunate. But I guess I will go.
I mean, you have the ability. Okay, stop that, or don't get XP. Remember, we had that rule. Thank you.
Yeah, you decided on that. I didn't agree to it.
It's not my problem. Have you seen rule number 0, Redomer?
Silence is consent.
That is rule number 1. But girl, I'm glad I'm recording this one. That's going into the code section. But no, for the stream as well, rule number 1 is the ST's word is final. So fuck you.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can think that, but no.
You could alternatively just use obvious K2 and search randomly for waiting. You're not even sure if she isn't in the room yet. Maybe there's a weird connection from wherever she went to this room, or don't.
What room are you talking about again?
She essentially told you to go into one of the to go through the waiting room where the lobbyist section is, to one of the clinic rooms where they check up on animals.
Well, if you insist, I can take a look around, I guess.
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you the bad thing, the bad choices you can make.
I mean, what's wrong with looking around?
Nothing. What exactly are you looking around for, though?
Oh, anything sus. Did you understand, right?
Yeah, I've played Among Us. I know what sus is.
Well, I didn't, and I know it.
Okay, so roll me that perception sus detection, please.
It's perception sus detection on.
Yeah, this time you decide to actually check the. What else can you fucking check? Yeah, you decide to like peek around the other rooms and look through several. Like as you come into the reception room, you immediately notice that there were 3 different doors leading to different rooms, from what you can tell, and one of them is left slightly open. And as you like go to approach it, you see that the door is still just the ever littlest bit open, and just hear like the sound of a couple of dogs barking. It's like 1 or 2, and then like a cat or 2. You can hear them meow. You can even hear 1 purr. Whatever this is going on, she at least has some animals here, and I mean, from what you could tell earlier, nothing weird is going on. At least not right now.
Understandable. I guess it's time to go to the designated meeting place.
Alright. So you enter the meeting room place. You see the typical veterinarian room. There's like a metallic table in the middle. You see several shelves filled with some medicines and some needles. And as you decide to like sit in one of the chairs that's like adjacent to one of the walls, she arrives from a different door. She's still having her as she sees you, she starts smiling again. Says, "I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I just finished a procedure I needed to do on a dog." She sighs, the smile fading from her face. I'm afraid it was too late.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Was it an old one or a young one?
It was one of the older ones. It was one that was struggling a lot after being, I guess I shouldn't disclose this information. She looks back at you. Could you, actually, you have that special on merit, don't you? I don't even need to make you roll. Yeah. Yeah, you look innocent and pure, just like you are, right, Jody?
Yes.
Yes, of course. She looks at you, it was an older dog that was brought in here. It had recently escaped its home. I honestly think the dog was trying to just leave the house to die in peace and not, burden the load of the family, but it ended up getting attacked by another dog and coming back. Sadly, didn't make it through the procedure to try to patch it up. The internal bleeding was too bad. And she sighs, you can see her losing a tear. She's shedding a couple of tears and wiping them away.
I want to attempt to comfort her.
Yeah, feel free to. It's a charisma empathy.
Oh wow. Charisma empathy.
It's 8 dice. You just start talking to her about how you used to have this dog that you liked playing with so much. You just tell her about this old childhood dog you had at some point, and for a second you can see you see a shimmer of happiness in her eyes again, until you mention the whole the dog running away at some point, and you just see her continuing to cry again. You kind of feel bad about it. You try to cheer her up again, but it just doesn't work. It was until 5 minutes later that she tried. Actually, I should. Let's actually see if she composes herself. Yeah, it takes her 5 minutes, but then she composes herself again, wipes off the tears, and faces you again. I'm so sorry about that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So, also, Domino.
Yes.
I wanna attempt something.
Oh my god, are you doing the thing again? Oh
Yeah,
my god, which one of the 2, because there's 2 now in there.
Hunting seduction.
Go ahead.
Alright, what's the difficulty?
Perception plus self-control, that's a solid... That's a 7.
I see.
Who would have thought that perception was something a veterinarian would have? It's enough for like what amount of time?
1 week. No, actually
It's
2
3
nights. I mean,
nights.
2 nights. Actually, what's that? No, so you don't mix it. Strategies apply on discipline rolls, or do you?
Roll me a luck die. No, I hate to break it to you, but no. I think it's a bullshit rule that shouldn't exist for this session.
Oh.
Anyway, what specialties would you have that could apply?
Seduction.
Fine, they apply. Fine. Let me have a look at the power.
That puts it up to 1 week, I believe.
Yeah, a week of wet dreams, I see. It's fucking cursed. But yeah, she faces you again, obviously not immediately affected by what you did. And she says, yeah, sorry, I entirely forgot. You mentioned that your boyfriend brought your dog here. I'm afraid he's not really in a shape to, to be released quite yet. But he is, actually, I should roll to see how well he's recovering on his own. He's stable, she says. And she says that, she's stabilized him, and he's basically doing quite good. She's fairly confident he'll, likely recover within, well, at least be in the shape to be taken out of the place. She's not certain when the wounds will close, however. She, she looks at you. What exactly happened to this dog? And you see, like, the smile off her face kind of disappear.
Well, I want to make up a story. Something along the lines of, leaving it with relatives. And then, the dog running away from the relatives, and then, to where we found him again. And then, he was in that shape.
Manipulation subterfuge, please.
I will spend a willpower on that.
Fair enough, this will be contested. Yeah, no, you pull up exactly that story, how you left it with some relatives since you needed to get away from work for a little bit, and you and your boyfriend hadn't been on good terms, and how the dog accidentally got got out of the house and was viciously attacked by this horrible monstrosity giant of a implant dog that's big, that's not a pit bull, because we're not stereotyping pit bulls, because I fucking love pit bulls. It's a German Shepherd, fuck it. And you see her for a second doubt you, but then she kind of like gets a smile again, and she like, you're still sitting down, right?
Mm-hmm.
She just like she smiles and just like says, "Oh, all right. I'm sorry to hear that. That does come that does match up with what I found so far. Sorry, I just had to make sure with cases that are this bad. Usually it's due to some form of neglect happening, and well, you don't seem like the type of person that would do this. They never do, I'm afraid. So my apologies." You can see that she's genuinely sad about having to have asked you that question.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, I'm glad you're doing your job all right, but Yeah, I don't think so. Probably shouldn't have left them with them. You know how they sometimes are. Sometimes they just don't care as much as if it was their own dog.
That's true. You just like see her looking down. It happens too often that people just decide to abandon their dog or just up and leave it behind. I'm glad that isn't the case with you and she smiles at you once again. I do think I need you to fill in some paperwork though. I told your boyfriend this as well, that the dog could stay here, but if it proved to be too much of a involved process, I would need to document it to a degree.
Okay. Hmm.
Is
And
it
how about when do you think we transport him? I
you
will
mean
tell Derek to fetch him. I think, and then we can nurse him back to health. I think Derek should be at home
are you
for
asking
at least the next few weeks.
are you asking her like when she thinks the dog can be released, or am I
Yeah,
misinterpreting that?
yeah. That's what I'm asking.
She looks at you and she says, the dog can probably be taken home in like 2 or 3 days, but you would have to keep actively medicating it with the prescribed stuff.
I just not. Yeah, no. I think that Derek can do that. And well, I want to go ahead and like read her mind. I'm looking for. I just want to make sure that she's actually a good person, which might matter for like another decision I'm gonna make.
All right, feel free.
Because again, like a chance of the future, I think.
I will look it up. It is intelligence subterfuge difficulty 4. Actually, make that 3. Make that 3. It should be fine. Yeah, you just like you do your usual thing. You look into her eyes, trying because the eyes are the gateway to the soul, as they're technically mirrors, and all that ends up happening is you see yourself in them. And you think that she's thinking about you. Then you come to the conclusion that you're simply just staring at her for like a few seconds, and then you snap out of it. She looks a bit
No.
weird at you, but she just shrugs. Are you okay, miss?
Hmm. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Well, I was in thought, but yeah, I think I will. If you could just lead me to the dock real quick, and I would like to see him for myself.
Could you roll me a luck die? Oh my. She nods to you and she says, yeah, sure, you look trustworthy enough. I can take you into the one where we keep him. Just follow me closely, okay? And try not to disturb any of the other pets there. It's been a busy day. This is not the only dog that's come in with these bad of wounds.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I
You said
frankly,
is the dog still on the loose?
I've checked them and the wounds do match up, and I'll be honest, I've never seen wounds being this bad. I certainly hope this is the same dog and not a pack of them. And she beckons you to follow her as she walks into the dog keeping room. Feel free to have chat on the way there, of course.
Yeah, no, I want to gauge more about those animal attacks. You know, try to figure out like when they happen, when they started, kind of stuff.
All right. Let me see let me look at your sheet to see something that makes sense. Could you roll me some charisma empathy?
Charisma, empathy, sure I can.
Difficulties 4. Oh my. Yeah, no, you start asking some questions as you do your best to appear saddened and worried about this, and worried about the safety of all dogs in the neighborhood. And you can tell that immediately this has a great effect on her. as she starts talking to you. As if every little bit of constraint she had to talk about this had evaporated. Not that there was much to begin with, but yeah. Essentially, she tells you this. Well, there was a similar case last night that was brought in to one of the other veterinarians nearby. That veterinarian in question turns out to be one of my closer friends. I went to med school with her, until we both decided to switch to, not become doctors, but become animal doctors, because animals are way better than humans, he says with a smile. And, well, they were brought in with similarly bad wounds, but they sadly passed away from them. She tried her best to stabilize the dog, but unlike your dog, hers just didn't have the power in her. It's really sad. It's the only case I've heard of it happening as of late, but I'm fairly confident this happened like today, if not late last night. She looks over at you. Do you by any chance remember where the dog, like, do you remember anything about, where this dog was this hurt by any chance?
Oh, sorry, you cut out on me.
What's the last thing you heard?
Do you remember?
Do you by any chance remember where your dog was hurt?
No, not sure. Not sure. You have to ask Derek that. He was the one that found him. I think it was some abandoned building somewhere. But that's about it.
She nods. Was this abandoned building by any chance like near an abandoned church? She says that she says the name on which you would remember as the street on which that abandoned church was on. Because I
don't know.
That's where the other dog was found.
I don't know, but I can ask. Maybe we can get to the bottom of this. I would be more than happy to help with that.
You just see her smile at that. That's where the other attack had. That's where the other dog got attacked. But beyond that, I'm just hoping these two are like isolated instances and they don't happen again. But when we give you your dog back, just promise me, just keep the dog with you. He's a good one. He's a good little pup. Also,
He is.
Could you tell me his name, please?
Why do you ask? It's a bit private, and I try to play a bit coy, and his name is Darby. Like the rapper.
Could you type that in the chat? Because I've never heard of that.
I'm not sure how to spell that. Oh, fucking hell. I think it was a rapper. Oh, there we go. Wow. I think it's something like this, but I don't think it's the exact spelling.
That's a place in Belgium, apparently. But alright, whatever. Yeah. She smiles at you and she says, well, the only reason I asked was because, usually, when I take a little bit of a break and he chuckles, I like to just, entertain the dogs a little bit, play with them, and Darby in question didn't really seem to respond to any of the typical names like boy or such typical names that Americans call their dogs. What do you usually call the dog, if you don't mind me asking? Except for Darby.
Well,
Actually,
I don't think anything but Darby.
fair enough. And you see, like, as if, like, for a moment she had she had something on her mind, but then dismissed it. She, as you guys finally arrive to the room, and you see, like, plenty of, like, dog cages and cat cages, and they're all nicely decorated. Like, they all have their little playthings in there, their little own personal bowls, their own personal drinks. You get the impression that these dogs and animals are... Actually, could you roll me perception alertness?
Sure.
Man, you need more alertness. What the fuck? Yeah, cursory glance. Sorry?
You know, I don't notice the mundane things, but I notice, you know, I know my sight is not for the mundane, but for other things.
I see. It is made for the thing called sex. Lust.
Oh no, it's made for things beyond normal mere human perception.
Fair enough. So as you take a cursory glance, you get a general impression that the animals here are well taken care of, and they live quite luxuriously. And you spot what looks like the almost mangled dog you found last night. You didn't really look too much at it last night, but you can clearly remember it.
Like wow, this is like worse than I remember. I assert, I ascertain he just didn't react to anything because of his state.
Say that again, please.
Wow, this is worse than I remember. I assure he just didn't respond to anything because of his state.
I thought so as well. I just wanted to make sure I knew his name. It also she smiles again. We usually, whenever we release a dog, usually we keep it as a little bit of a goodbye present, but I can tell you right now, we usually give them this collar with like their names knit on it. I personally knit them. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to know his name. And she smiles once again. She's almost like radiating humanity.
That is so cute.
There is
And,
one thing
well,
with Omer.
Yeah.
You see one of the dogs that was previously... Actually, roll me a luck die. Oh my fucking god, you lucky bastard. If you had rolled anything below a 5, you would have come to realize why, how typical animals respond to kindred. But luckily for you, they seem to all be asleep this time.
I see. Well, one way or another, though, I think I need to do something. This one is too pure.
No, she isn't. She's pure enough.
I need to leave her a present.
Oh my god. You already gave her, like, wet dreams to the next fucking week. What else are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give her Mind's Mirror.
Oh my god, why? Why?
She's too pure. We need to bless her.
Alright, difficulty 3.
God bless.
This is so bad. Why are you doing this? Jesus fuck, she can't even beat that. Still gonna see how badly she failed. Fucking hell.
Yeah, to seal the deal essentially, I will give her I will give her a kiss on the cheek and say thank you.
Just like, you see the moment you do your thing, that like her gaze. Yes?
I would like, by the way, I would like to do this, as quickly as possible, just in case, she tries to resist or something like that.
Oh, don't you worry, there isn't resisting this. She, you see her like talk to you. She was talking to you before until you did this about some, making some small talk, and you just see like her gaze over to the wall, the wall behind you, and she just keeps staring at it as you walk closer to, and give her the kiss on the cheek and thank her. And she's staring at the wall, Jody.
Seems like it worked. Why don't I go ahead and like start petting the dog?
As you pet the dog, you can quite clearly still feel some wetness in the fur, probably from some bleeding. But as you pet, I'm not even gonna make you. Could you roll me your? How do you even like impress a fucking animal? Is that appearance or is that charisma? Because I don't think charisma applies to animals, right?
I think it does. Like a bunch of yeah. Like I think a bunch of animals, animal powers even work of it. And for anything else, we need to look up in the like the example rounds. I think maybe there's something like that.
Well, roll me some charisma at difficulty 7 because you don't have animal ken. And you see, as you pet the dog, you can see like its relatively long tail just like slightly go up and like almost wiggle for a little bit before it falls down again.
Mm.
And just after you do this, you notice something.
Oh.
The veterinarian, she's no longer staring at the wall. She's staring at the dogs. She's staring at your dog in particular. She walks closer to it, and she just goes, I wanna heal you. I just wanna heal you. And you just like see her checking the dog out again. Okay, that was wrong. As she's almost like it seems like she's so absorbed in doing this that she doesn't even pay heed that you're still here. And she opens the cage and like gently takes out the dog once again and just starts treating the dog again. With like a weird, further interactions.
I would touch her shoulder gently and say, everything all right?
She doesn't even respond to you.
I'm glad I did this.
I fucking hate you. This is how you lose humanity.
Nothing more pure than following your passions.
That's what you've made her do. But she's kind of lost her own personality in doing so. Fucking goddamn. And you just see her like continue to treat the dog. Do you have medicine?
I do.
I'll allow you to make perception medicine. Difficulty, just 6. Actually, I guess it should be, yeah, it's fine. Should have been 7, but that doesn't change a fucking thing. You're insightful, which would apply. And yeah, you can quite clearly tell that what she's doing is indeed, trying to patch up the dog. She's giving him everything that he should have. Some antibiotics too, like and some anti-rabies stuff. Seems like she's just working overtime, trying to, heal the dog as soon as she can. You do notice that this is by this point has gone on for like 5 minutes, and she seems to still be doing this. While she's doing this, she occasionally like goes into these like petting the dog, just like for like 2 minutes straight,
Okay. Well, I think I will try to like read her mind again.
Oh my god. Okay, you're allowed to do so, but the difficulties change.
All right.
Give me a sec. Let me look at the fucking. Difficulty's current willpower, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, roll it at a... Yeah, roll it at an 8. Must. Yeah, you only hear... You can only, like, feel 3 words and 1 idea. The words go, heal the dog, and the sensation you feel is this obsession, this hope, but also pure obsession. All that's going on this woman's mind, or whatever mind this is that the dogs need to be healed. As you do this, you just hear like you can see that she's finished by, she's done everything she can do at this point, and she just like gently puts the dog back in and takes out another dog and starts treating that dog as well.
She's gonna be dead within a week.
I would say within... How long can you stay up without sleep? Wait, how long can you last without drinking?
I don't know. It depends on like what you're doing.
Let's have a look. How long can you last without water? Wasn't it yeah, 3 days. Yeah, she's gonna die in 3 days.
Understandable. Also, I wonder like what the fuck, like how the fuck this happened. Because well, only can give like my own arrangements.
do you want to know the out of game reason, or?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've told you this before, but Sugar Cube kind of adapts like what he wants to what you want. That's why when he's in your mind, it's memory stealers. He kind of just like amplifies whatever the person's deepest desires are. And for this woman, well, turned out it was aiding these animals.
Yeah, but she can't aid any more animals if she kills herself.
I mean, but how are you certain that she might be ready? She might have finished healing the animals by the time she collapses.
Yeah, but there will always be more animals.
That is true, but her humanity is higher than her willpower, and she's currently not really in a state to think too much. She will do like willpower checks to see how well she can actually like assert that. But the problem is she already has fucking low as fuck willpower. So it's kind of just like super fucking effective, especially for the first time.
Yeah, so you mean to tell me that I can use this as a weapon to kill people? Understandable.
Or to kill yourself, depending on who you use it on.
Hmm. Well. What do I actually do? Like seeing this, something is clearly going array. Well. I think I will call Derek and tell him to check in with this woman tomorrow again to see if she's all right. She seems a little bit off, and if anything is happening, make sure she's safe and call me. And if it's an emergency and I'm not available, call the jackals.
Are you texting him this or giving him a phone call?
Like a phone call.
Alright. He just he says, yeah, sure, I will do. I'll make sure to check up on her. She was pretty friendly when I saw her, so I don't think she minds. She'll look a bit worried, but I guess it kind of makes sense when you bring in a dog like that. But yeah, no, I'll keep you in the loop, or the jackals. It's a good thing you did, bringing the dog here.
Well, I guess I will now leave. Hopefully that should clear things up, and probably pretty happy with myself. Clearly, I've made the world a better place.
I'm also DMing Ems to see if he would be okay with giving your character the book, so we can potentially do that right now.
Yeah. I think I'll call Angela though and tell her that I won't be making it tonight.
All right, could you roll me a luck die?
Sure.
Yeah,
Heck.
you ring her up and you just get her a voicemail. You call her again, still a voicemail.
By the way, I would still like use the usual ways of doing this, you know, the cells and stuff like that. And you know, like I would just give it like a voicemail then. I don't have any problems with that.
Why did you have to cut me off? I was gonna get to that. I'm like, yeah, you call her 3 times, she doesn't pick up. You decide to go to another phone booth, and she still doesn't pick up. This worries you.
I mean,
I know
that could
you.
just mean it's working.
Yeah, I know, but I was gonna demonstrate to you that I remember how you do this. We're done.
Oh, okay.
I was proud
Fair
of
enough.
myself for remembering.
I see. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, I will give her like a voicemail eventually and tell her that I won't be making it tonight.
That's
Yeah, that
fair
will be busy.
All right. You decide to leave her that voicemail, and you leave the voicemail. You shall. I'm just waiting for him to respond. He's online on Discord now, so I assume he would reply. Kinda. Well, how about we take a 5 minutes bathroom break while this is going on?
I mean, didn't he like already give us okay for give me the book at some like last week or something?
I don't remember, and I don't want to take that as a yes.
It's making things more complicated than they need to be.
Hey, consent is important to me, Radama. You're the one who says that silence is consent, not me. Gotta love just randomly getting notifications from fucking Tinder out of nowhere. As if I even use that app anymore. But yeah, no, I'll be back in a minute or two. I need to use the bathroom. I have returned. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Fuck it, we've waited long enough. I also recall that he was okay with giving you the book. And if he wasn't, then we're just gonna have to fucking retroactively make a deal with him, okay?
Okay.
Probably would have just like, taken some time to go to M's, give him a call, meet up somewhere to exchange the book for like something.
I mean, knowing him, so could just send one of his goons.
True.
But yeah, just snatch the book. And well,
the book you snatch, Adore. The book you snatch. you know, the moment you feel it in your hands. You remember the message you'd gotten from whatever weird little trip you had about, you know, using your blood to read it.
Yeah, I do remember. And well, why do we best do this? I guess we should do
Honestly,
it.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
street where everyone can see you.
Yeah, no. Well, I will actually like drop by the church before that and open the compartment there. I'll be like, on my edge there. But other than that, just obfuscate, go in, and hopefully leave with the contents of the compartment.
So you're heading in there, obfuscating, and then getting whatever in there.
Probably like auspexing as well, just to make sure nobody's there. Like
Alright.
just not like just as auspex one, just to see to make sure that nobody's around.
Alright. Roll me a luck die and then roll me. Roll me another luck die. And then roll me perception investigation. Minus your half your auspex rating. Difficulty base 6. So it's probably 4 for you. You quickly come to the conclusion that it doesn't seem like anyone's been here since you've last left, and there really isn't anyone inside. So you probably make your way inside, right? Obfuscated, of course.
Yeah.
You go to the compartment. What you see inside is a weird sight. You know, the little I don't even know what you call it. Let me get the thing back up. Yeah, this one. There you go. The little whatever you call this, little pedestal, you know, where the key was underneath, where the keyhole was in. It opens up, and you can see from its inside that it's mostly empty. But there is a little something that catches your eye. This is tiny little vial filled with this darkish red liquid. And as you probably turn on your sense of smell, if that wasn't turned on already, you realize what it is. It's blood.
Mm. Well, that's well, I know I have 2 vials of blood.
Indeed,
I guess
you
I
do.
will. I guess I will go and I'll take it as well. I don't want to dwell too much in this place.
You're taking it with you, not consuming it, right?
Yeah, it can probably fit in my pocket, right?
Yeah, most certainly.
Yeah, no.
Tiny
Then I
little
would just,
vial that you can close.
yeah, then I would just put it there, and well, I could go out. Actually, before I go properly out, I think I'm gonna reseal the entrance again.
That's fair.
And try to make it look inconspicuous.
Yep. Could you roll me intelligence, alertness, difficulty 8? You remember that the entrance to this place was actually open last time you came in here. So closing it, even if you try to make it look inconspicuous, would still draw attention to the fact that somebody's closed it.
Yes, I'm aware.
But you still wish to
But
close it?
I need to because they're investigating dog attacks near an abandoned church, and this might present them risk the masquerade.
Ah,
If they actually go in here and find like some underground dungeon with dog bones and an altar and all kinds of shenanigans.
you're just blaming on Satanist, satanic rituals anyway, it's fine.
It's not really fine.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, you can roll me some. What the fuck? I need to look at your sheet again. I need to stop like accidentally going back to the previous page. So I need to keep like reopening your character sheet. Roll me some dexterity stealth. Just difficulty 6. Yeah, no, you know, by the time you leave, you're fairly confident that you've actually aided in the you know, hiding of the entrance to this underground portion of the dungeon. Feel fairly confident that it'll take quite a lot of searching to find it at this rate. Also, my cat's meowing in the background, so if you hear that, I'm sorry, I can't help it.
That's fine. Yeah, well, after doing that, I will re-obfuscate and leave.
Leave you can without much of a concern, my friend. You notice something again as you actually, nah, you've got enough dice all to succeed at that. Show me some perception alertness nonetheless. Auspex would not help you unless you're having Auspex active during driving, which I don't recommend.
Kick.
You notice absolute fuck all. Seems to be pretty slow on the road. A lot of traffic, but beyond that, nothing much. But yeah, it's a pretty uneventful trip as you head wherever you wish to head next, my friend. Is it?
Yeah, no,
Are you going?
I'm gonna head home and well, go to the book. Actually, I probably should change back at some point to my real appearance at that point.
Yeah. Just spend the blood point and we'll assume that you can do it.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we don't have to do 1,000,005 fucking rolls.
Yeah, no, how many blood points do you want me to spend since it's like...
The question is, did you ever like I don't think you ever lowered the appearance of your person, so it's all
Yeah,
done.
but it's like per body part, I think. So I need...
okay.
And we got like the skin as one body part, and like I think the face as well.
Yeah, just spend two.
Yeah. And well, I was trying with the book, probably in like I'll put in like some sort of bag and well, greet what was it, Norman on the way.
You know, as you approach Norman, he seems smiling at you again. It's like he sees like gaze going from his computer to you as he puts on a smile. Says, "Hey, it's good to see you again. How are you doing today, Jody?"
I'm doing fine. I took care of a few things, and now I'm going to do some reading on some important bits, and then pat the back. Actually, could you do me a favor? And well, uh, if could you check up on me in like an hour or so, maybe a bit more.
Sure, of course.
Just make sure that everything is all right. And if it isn't, then call this number, and give like Amos's number.
He smiles at you and he nods. Just be okay, and yeah, I'll give that call a number.
Yeah, do remember though, to not get too close.
He
As
nods at you.
as I'm trying something new.
He nods at you. I meant to tell you something as well. We
Oh,
I've just got the word of Felicia, who stated she was gonna tell you this as well. But you know, as he says that, you see you hear the message notification on your phone go off. Norman looks at you and smiles. Apparently, we've got a guest who wishes to stay over in one of the pod's hotel rooms.
Oh.
You know, the one, so the insects, the one that you wanted Felicia to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it actually hooked someone. He says, and he like smiles. As you like read the message from Felicia, it boils down to that as well. They've got a guest income in a week or so.
All right, I give like 2 thumbs up. Good to see like this place finally taking off. Hopefully, we can keep it that way.
Indeed, this place has been on the upside ever since you showed up, Jody, and he gives you a smile.
Yeah, it's my back, and well, depending on how my reading goes, maybe we can have some fun later.
Just sees like his smile grow wider and something growing is on through his trousers. But this is also on YouTube, so let's not go too in depth.
Keck. Like just skedaddle up there.
Ah, you skedaddle up. You skedaddle up to your death, I see.
No, worse than death.
It
That is my
might just
opinion.
be. A dead character is still a character.
Yeah. Well, you know my plan B, so
Indeed.
it's a wonderful thing.
Indeed it do be. Indeed it do be. How are you going about this?
Well, I will go ahead and like put up some like some small torches, like candles, I mean, and you know the ones that like smell good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like put them like a bit away, so don't like like I can't knock them over if I spasm out or something like that. But still somewhere somewhat visible. And other than that, also going to, those little sticks that make this weird smoke.
Yeah, incense.
Yeah, incense. Right, I'm gonna use that as well to get like the right atmosphere going.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And well, after that, I will go ahead and bleed a little on the book.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to get this this map. Yeah, this map looks fucking ugly, but we're gonna use it. I'm a professional, boys. That's not the one I wanted you to go to.
No, that's good because I'm still on the same map, the church map. Ah, there we go.
And yeah, as you sit, far enough away from the canals, of course, and you take out the book and you drop like a single little drop of blood onto the first paper. It's words start to appear on it. The words they're colored. The letters are colored red. It's really weird because as you start looking at the first page, and you can tell that only roughly like one or two sentences have been revealed so far. So you somehow intuitively know that you just need to drop some more blood. Just drop more. Just drop more.
Yeah, well.
And also, hello, Ems. You've just come in time to see the death of Jody.
Lovely. This is how the game ends, guys. That was quick.
Yeah, this is my out. This way I don't have to do this game anymore.
Okay,
Fair enough. So when is the Dark Ages game, Domino?
It is after this one's done. I will continue to work on it.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, Calvin's letting you know is working on Dark Ages. You're going into the Renaissance period, apparently.
Wait, when did he tell you this? We're also on stream, just letting you know.
Yeah, he told me Sunday.
What the fuck, Redomer? This is new information.
To me,
Wait, you knew about this?
hear from Ems.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
Calvin was literally talking about it in the private group, and Calvin was just like, "Yeah, since Domino is peer pressuring me to do it, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go forward in time and try and treat them like proper elders." And I'm just like, Calvin, are you sure you can do elders correctly?
Please, I want to see the DMs. Please, I need to see them.
Calvin
I.
Can we
was
do it like after
important
session?
DM.
So, well, you might not want to have everything.
Say again?
You know, you should do this after a session
Yeah, we'll do this
for
after
obvious
session.
reasons.
Yeah. Let's continue onwards. Yeah, do you? I think you said you were gonna give it more blood to read it properly.
Yeah, like, but by the way, how much blood am I down from this?
Not worth 1 dot yet. Not worth 1 bullet point.
Right.
By the end of the first page, and it reads something funny. As you read it, right, you instinctively notice that this isn't English, but you still somehow understand it. It's almost as if this is something talking to you in a stronger way than just words, using more than just letters, but it's just being turned into letters for your sake. And well, the first page, it just says, and it repeats, give me more, give me more, give me more, until you can see. Give me more, until what's on the last page shall be.
Okay, at that point, I will go and fetch like a whiskey and just start drinking it.
You like what? You're giving me alcoholic blood? Excuse me?
I mean, I don't think it actually seeps into my blood, because I wouldn't digest it at all.
Yeah. But if you wish to do this all the way, it will take you a whole 3 blood points.
Mm. Oh well.
Alright. And you get to the last page and it says, put your mind in the middle of the book, lay down, and see what I've got in store for you.
Oh no. Well, Domino,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt something retarded.
What's that?
I'm gonna try to read the mind of the book.
Okay. Difficulty 8.
God bless.
The moment you do this, at first you don't feel anything. But then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you start feeling something in the back of your head. It's weird. Usually you get these visions, or you hear what they're thinking. But there's just pain and agony and suffering and every other word that's associated with suffering. In fact, it's even so bad that it kind of makes you nauseous.
Oh, that's
There's
unfortunate.
there's no coherent thoughts in this at all. But it does make you ask a question. Why does this book make you feel something? Is it just a book, or is it not, after all?
Well, it just asked me to feed it more and more. Like, at that point, I can guess that there is some sort of sentience in it.
I see. So what's your next plan of action, Jody Stewart? Well, that's still your real name.
What?
Hmm?
Hmm. What does the book actually say? Like after
Well, it's stated that you use a lay down, put the book, like put your head in the middle of the book, and have the book on top of your head, and just look
Oh,
at the pages.
okay. So there's all it said, no actual content.
There is content, but you can't comprehend it.
Oh. Oh well, I guess I will do the other thing and be very worried actually.
Fairly so. Man, I should have renamed the stream to Las Vegas by Eternal Night Session 24, The Death of Jodie Stewart. But yeah, are you gonna do as the book told you, Jodie? Are you gonna be a good woman?
Well, yes, I will be. Someone that likes animal wouldn't trap me like that, right?
If only you knew. But you do as the book told you to do, right?
Yes.
Alright. As you lay down, you put the book on top of your head. The words which previously were just scrambled in there that you couldn't comprehend, they become clear to you. As you look closer and closer, the rest of the room seems to phase out and darken as you can see the candles seemingly disappear that you had previously lit. Even the incense. The incense, they're also seemingly gone. You see words in front of you, still in a different language than yours, but still you can comprehend them. It says, and now we will become one, or we will become none. I need you to do... Sorry? What's up?
That's not what Jody bargained for. Well, or I know. I knew something special was gonna happen. But yeah.
I need you to be special over and over.
Sure.
Please roll me your permanent willpower at difficulty 8. Alright. Alright. Yeah, you feel something entering your mind, and you try to fight back. You try to grasp control. For a while, you can feel the struggle of two willpowers against one another. But at the end, you win. And something was left behind with whatever was trying to, take control over you. You feel a strange and newfound knowledge, Jodie.
Oh.
Give me a sec. Just, you start thinking about the use of vicissitude again, and it all just makes an extra amount of sense now. Out of character, from now on, if you wish to raise your vicissitude, the cost is 6 times current instead of 7.
Wait, that sounds awfully familiar.
Sorry?
Wait, that sounds awfully familiar.
That does?
Yeah.
No. No. Yes? What were you gonna say?
Sounds like the first power of Asako.
Out of character, I will tell you, you didn't botch hard enough or didn't get high enough to get that.
Wait a minute. The botch and the higher results are the same.
I mean, with one of them, you still play the character. The other one, you become my fucking plot device, but it's basically the same thing. In fact, would you like to see what I had prepared for this?
Sure.
I will show it to everyone. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I really wanted you to triple botch.
Check.
But
Okay.
there is a plus side to this, as your mind's flooded with all this new information, and in fact also a bit of fascination with everything that is associated with vicissitude. Bone crafting even comes to you already. Not saying you get it, but like it makes sense to you now more, as an innate knowledge is brought inside of you, and as you phase in and out of your mental world. The room starts to fill up again. The candles seem to be relit. The incense you can smell once again. But what's more important is you look at the book, and the book's words, they're now in English. They're no longer in red. And you can no longer smell the blood inside. As the book now just simply contains some additional tips of how to use vicissitude. This book, if you use it with any of the powers that go up to level 5, it will give you 2 additional dice.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And well, I guess I will try and I properly read it now. Also, I probably should. Or shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm actually fucking retarded. By the way, don't know. I should have fucking used the Eyes of Chaos first.
Yep.
On it. Well, I guess that's what I get for being retarded. Well, I guess I will use Eyes of Chaos now.
Either can you write it down in your gear section first that you have the fleshy Necronomicon plus 2 dice on vicissitude powers up to level 5. That way we don't forget.
Strange. He's a bit janky, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Like not the book itself, but like typing things.
Yeah. Sometimes it do be that way. And then you wanted to use Eyes of Chaos on the book, right?
Yeah.
I need to actually see if it would still actually fucking do something, because whatever was in the book is no longer there. Do me a perception occult difficulty. Probably. This is an 8. Actually, you don't know this person, so it would be a 9.
Pack.
Well, could you roll me the same roll, but then at a difficulty of 8? All right, good. Do you have a specialty? Insightful,
No.
which would apply. All right, yeah, that's good. As you at first, you do a typical thing. What do you do when you use Eyes of Chaos? And the room goes dark again, and a mirror appears in front of you. You can see yourself through the mirror. You start looking into your own eyes, and you see everything makes perfect sense. But then something moves behind you, or so you think, as you go ahead and you look at it. You try to see what's there, and you don't see anything. So you look back into the mirror, and you notice something's wrong. Your eye color, the color of your eyes, just ever so slightly off. It's instead of whatever your eye colors were previously, I honestly can't quite tell from your picture. They're now a yellowish green. And as you fixate on the eyes, you notice something else. Your nose is different now, and then your mouth's different, and then your ears are different. Everything about you seems to be changing every second that you look away from the general picture of yourself. As you look and look, and
I'll take a selfie.
you grab out your phone, like, yeah, you know, your facial recognition software doesn't work.
Concerning, but I will still take photos.
And you you decide to take photos. You suddenly look like you know, the black woman you disguised yourself as a little bit ago. And then you suddenly look like an Asian man. And then you look like a typical skinhead. It's weird. You keep changing and changing. At least you're taking pictures.
I will keep taking pictures.
Alright. Alright. And you know, this roughly goes on for like you double watch, yeah. As this goes on for like 2 hours, you the room starts to like, you know, come back to normal. The mirror disappears, and you're laying on the ground once again. But then, the room turns red again, and you find yourself in a familiar place. It gives you the same vibes as, you know, when you use Eyes of Chaos the last time, and you talk to the giant face coming towards you. You see very distantly away from you, as you know, imagine you're in a room, but you're looking down from above, and like the floor is like a solid 50 meters below you, and you see a weird little scene unfold before you, Jody. You see this man who doesn't even look much like a man. He's got spikes on top of his head, on the side of his shoulders. You can clearly tell this man had been flesh grafted upon. You see him take this other man who looks quite pale, quite vampiric in nature. You see him just mold his skin, mold and mold and mold. And before like 10 minutes are over, the man that he was molding is now a book, Jody. A fleshy book.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Explains the pain. And well, I think I need to check if it is still there now.
If what's this still there?
You know, the pain. That's when I read the mind last time.
Alright. I guess I need to tell you the willpower again, don't I? Roll that is 6.
Wait, I didn't catch it quite. Did you have to take a roll of my willpower?
No, I'm like, difficulty is the subject's current willpower, so 6. There's no faults. There's nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing.
Time to sigh and say out loud to myself, well, good thing. Seems like at least the pain is gone. And I will go and like check myself out in the mirror and see if there's like any changes. And also check the phone.
It's weird when you check your phone. It's you go to your gallery to like take a look at the pictures, and you see them, but as you like press, you know, as you click on to like enlarge them, they disappear one by one by one by one. Could you roll me your wits computers? Difficulty 6. That's 3 dice. You decide to take a screenshot before you do this to the last 2 pictures.
Yeah, I will attempt to like send them to like someone. I don't know, Emperor, just to fuck with him.
All right, that's a perfect segue. Hey, Ems.
Yes.
I think at this time we dedicate the rest of the session to you, since we've been going on for an hour and a half, Radama. You've
So, what happened, Daddy-O's?
well, the last point at which we left off, you aided in bringing back Jody. No, you left off at Jody. You kept the book, and at some point you guys exchanged the book again. That's, feel free to put that in anywhere. It doesn't really matter. But beyond that, nobody sent you any messages. No, nothing too worrisome. Just a daily thing of the lawyer being like, yeah, everything's proceeding as planned. It seems to be going good, and probably some message from Harlow asking how you're doing. But beyond that, the night's up to you. What do you wish to do?
Fair enough, fair enough. Tell Harlow I'm fine. So I just need to clear up my throat.
Yep, that's fine.
And thank you, I just need the map.
Yeah.
I'm I think I know what I would probably do.
You should answer the phone, probably.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Well, in game on real life, because I do have a phone ring.
Yeah, in real life.
No, that wasn't. That was someone turned on the television and the phone rang. And
Fair enough. I thought that wasn't your room, so I'd be like, you might wanna answer that, buddy.
let's do this.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be very explorative today. You see,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be a casual man and do. You know, sometimes you just have to take in the scene of this city. Sometimes you just need to, start with the plotting. Don't stop plotting, but you need to see how the city is truly doing.
Yeah, of course. How are you going about this, though?
Just sit in my car, having a
Enjoy-
little drive around.
I see.
Just a casual drive.
Will you be driving, or are you having your bodyguard drive?
I'll have my bodyguard drive.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Could you please, for me, roll your perception plus streetwise? If you choose to, yeah, you can use your aspects or lower difficulty by 1.
Lovely. At 5.
There you go.
Damn.
You don't have a specialty, sadly.
No.
But
Don't
yeah,
need
no.
one.
You remarked that you're just generally driving around. And to the north of you, there's this veterinarian place that you remember being there. It is a pretty nice place. I'll even show you what the place looks like. It looks a little bit like this. It's called the Animal Hospital, and to the east of there, you notice that there's some police cars speeding off to that direction. They don't have their sirens on, however, but they seem to be both going there. So far, everything seemed pretty normal, but this kind of just stands out to you.
So this is the only thing that sticks out.
So far, there's just like 20 minutes into driving around.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's something probably non-dangerous. Probably an animal attacks somebody. Most likely, but I can probably send one of my ghostly friends to check in there.
you'd probably be aware that like sending them takes a while to do. So if this is something that's like serious, it's probably easier for you to go in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Would I really want to go in though? It's only the police.
It's up to you to decide. I can't force you.
I'll continue the search around the city.
All right. Roll it once again. Are you still just going to be driving around, or are you claiming
No,
to?
I'm only gonna drive around like a few times
All right.
before I. Lovely.
Yeah, you look around again, and all you notice is that there's some more police cars heading over that general direction. But it's roughly the rest of the streets seem to be pretty calm this night.
Huh.
This is like you've been doing this for like an hour and a half at this point, if you roll twice.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Huh. I turned to my girl, Abigail. Something very odd must have happened in that animal hospital. You normally wouldn't get many cars going there.
They didn't go towards the animal hospital. They went to the east of there. I was just making a reference that you might not have caught because you weren't here, but Jodie also saw something similar when she drove to the animal hospital, but chose not to investigate. Since you were basically around the same time.
I pushed it off onto the prince.
Yeah, and now Em's pushed it off to the prince as well, not knowing.
Yeah, I'm pushing off the prince. Ain't my problem.
I see. I see. Fair enough. But the rest of the street seems pretty calm.
Nice.
You do notice the occasional dealer on the side of the roads back there again. It kind of really makes you feel comfortable, seeing that they're back in business, back to the normal reality of things.
What Las Vegas? How it used to be.
Indeed.
Now, I probably will text Jody and be like, "Hey, Jody, there's a book. Was this your book?"
We're gonna pretend that this was like 10 minutes before you decided to pick up the book and exchange it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Just go and read back. Yeah, I was actually about to ask you to return it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to my place and give it to you. So. And we just get the book and exchange it. I will probably tell Jodie's like, Jodie, are you doing fine? Are you not standing still or anything?
No, I'm doing fine.
Roll self-control.
And I look at the, I just look at the face in particular, the area I drawed on.
Oh yeah, that would have gone away, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, well, Domino.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? What's the difficulty for the self-control roll?
Would Jody even mind hearing that? Let's be honest.
No.
It's fine. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
If it's not something that offends you, you don't need to roll.
Yeah, doing perfectly fine. Well, it was a bit interesting. I can't wait to continue to investigate this.
Oh. That seems, and Alexander's just like, do you need somebody to help you, assist you, in case you stop still again?
Probably not, since I will be doing it in a safe environment. Although I will give my number to your number to someone, so they can call you in case something goes really wrong.
Okay,
if you don't mind, of course.
That's absolutely fine.
Perfect. And well, I guess I'll tell you once I actually find out what it's all about.
Nice.
Fair enough. What do you wish to do now, Ems? Because as I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to do this session for the last 2 hours. We've been going for an hour, 15 minutes or so.
No, fair enough.
So you still got some time to do whatever you may wish to do.
Because the only...
I need you to roll me something, by the way.
D10.
No. Let me have a look. I don't know where I wrote it down. I haven't used this in a while, but I'm choosing to do it again. Roll me a 1d4.
Okay.
Oh my. Roll me
Another-
1d5.
Another kindred. Cap.
No, 1d5 please. Would you get... Oh, okay. Oh, that's a big F. Alright.
Okay.
Now, I need you to roll me a 1d13, I think, is it? Oh, it's actually 15, but it doesn't really matter. Roll me a 1d15, not roll 113. 1d15, please. Alright. I need to write this down. This is something for next session, because I can't really anticipate this.
Okay. To be honest, after that interaction, I'm probably just gonna do the basic thing and, have conversations with my contacts and influence. In particular, what's her name again? Howley. Yeah, I'm going to basically, since she's leaving university, right? Finishing
Yep.
it.
She should be finished within next month, I believe. Yep.
So I will build up the expense, you could say. I have a very special present for you.
Ah, the embrace.
Oof. Oof. That'll be the biggest meme she actually said that. Yes.
No, that's only from Malcave, and she would somehow know that because I can get away with it.
Yeah. Just building up for the embrace.
Yep.
You want me to roll charisma expression?
Okay. Say that again, because I was writing my notes. You were wanting...
Want me to roll charisma expression?
What do you... Okay, describe the action again, because that's a bit I got confused over, because I was writing some shit down.
Time to build up the... saying I have a very special gift, and you'll be very amazed.
Yeah.
Sort of when you leave.
Yeah, roll me some charisma. You're being genuine about this, right?
Yeah, I'll be very generous. Generous. Yeah, what you said.
Genuine. Yeah. Roll me some charisma empathy, please. The difficulty for this will be a staggering 3. Try not to botch.
Spend the willpower.
Please, no. Did you actually spend the...
Yes.
You know you did that down late, but alright, fair enough. You give her this rising speech about how proud you are of her and how, you've got a special, present prepared for her, and all you get back are like these, just get these emoticon messages back of like her of like, big eyes emojis, heart emojis, and it's just like, I can't wait to find out what it is.
It's gonna be very nice when she finds out.
And it's going to be really awful when you find out how annoying it is to have to take care of another vampire that can't make use of the bodies as well as you can.
Don't worry.
That's going to fucking suck.
Yeah, it could be. That's probably why I need to secure the graveyard influence.
I mean, you have enough, like, you probably have enough access. You have enough access for yourself, for certain. But like to add her onto it, she would take more than one of the 30 you get per body. She'd probably take up the equivalent of 2.
Don't worry. I can eat. I get 33 blood points. I can pull it in one of those wine.
Oh yeah, just do it that way. Yeah. Just make her drink yours constantly. It's the fucking most efficient way to do it, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fair
Though I
enough.
really wish I had thaumaturgy so I can clean the blood and be like, hey, here's some blood wine, you know?
I mean,
or I could do it by necromancy if I can. That would be nice.
I mean, she probably wouldn't mind just drinking it off of you. Like that also just like reinforces the blood bonds even more so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it in a wine glass because feeding from another Giovanni's just asking for trouble.
I see nothing wrong with this, Ems. What are you on about? Just let her do it. Just let her do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just tell me she can do it. It's fine.
I don't remember the flaw.
There's no flaw. The Giovanni don't have a flaw. Don't worry about it. Their bite is particularly insensitive. The funny thing is, this doesn't actually like explicitly state what it does to vampires.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
when it comes to vampires, they shouldn't feel any pain, ironically enough. It's only immortals.
I would argue that the kiss would deal the normal amount of damage as biting normally would. To be honest, because that's what it says in this, but it doesn't explicitly state. But yeah, I think the reason why they didn't include anything like it deals double damage, because then it would be a fucking boon, and you could be like, yeah, I'm a Giovanni, I choose to use my fangs. Oh, I deal double damage, by the way. Get memed on boy. You know?
I don't know, the thing is, no one really uses their teeth for combat, ironically enough, when you have a gun.
You have not seen what I've prepared for this game. You will fight things that will use their teeth happily.
Like, the thing is, it's very rarely seen.
Let's see. All I'll say is like there are people in the city currently that you guys know about that will happily use their teeth to fight because it's fucking free ag damage and it hurts like a bitch and they get blood out of it. But yeah, how about we end this right now here? Next session we continue on with you, or yeah, you, and then probably go with Allied if he can make it for next session.
Yeah, fair enough. I always wanted to hear the prince's respond to the funny situation. Okay.
There's like so much I need to catch up on at this point. I don't even know half of it anymore. I'm gonna rely on you guys for that. Fuck you. Rodoma, you back yet? Okay, fuck. We lost a German. Okay, fair enough. Well, Ems, do you have any like feedback, criticisms you wish to give for the while you were here?
I will say my feedback is really to myself because I did not prepare anything for you to do something for this session. So that's on my end. The other thing is I didn't really get the animal hospital reference. So
yeah,
that's probably the only thing I could be like, what's this animal hospital reference you're on about? I'm more confused. Was that the place you put the dog at, or?
Yeah, I was just referring to the fact that like Jody saw the same cars that you saw, because at that when you were looking at, you were at the same time, like point in time, roughly, and she chose to like just leave it be, and you ironically chose to do it too. So I was sort of to point out how everything just falls of Allied again. But I didn't want you to immediately know, that's why I told you later. But completely fair from your end.
Yeah, because I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, I actually have a great idea for you.
Oh?
What about zombie dogs?
Yeah, just give me the handout that you can get them from your game, Kappa.
Alright, let me just copy it. I'm willing to give you it. They're pretty meaty in my game.
If you do that, I'll show you what mine look in my game. One of the two.
Oh. Screenshot. You don't have pro thing, do you?
Pardon?
You don't really have that pro
no.
feature. I'm gonna have to screenshot it to you. Where is my...
I will end
Oh,
this.
yeah!
I'm gonna end the stream here, since Redorm is still not back, I don't think, right?
Yeah, Redorm's not back. Oh, yeah, also reminds me. I need to make... I better quickly improvise a food system, guys.
Oof. Also, goodbye, Naexi, Redormer, another TV viewer, and HTMLS. Thank you for watching the stream. We'll probably should be back next week. Probably.
Thank you for... Well, why did you waste your time, guys?
Hey, that's what you tell the people who watch tomorrow. Now, goodbye.
Indeed.